us to raise our voices and to say this country is also our country, is also the country of our immigrants, because we are the one who built it.
Given the circumstances in Haiti, I can understand her frustration. I can understand the fear that a lot of Haitians would probably have at this point. A lot of them have been here for, many, many years, 10, 15, 20 years, and this is probably all that they know. Some of them don't even have memories of Haiti and been living under this temporary protection status. But to say that you built the country is like, why would you build America but not build Haiti? That alone doesn't make sense. Like, why if you have your own plot of land, your own island that's for you, really it's technically like having your own private island. It belongs to you and your folks. Why would you not build that and come over to somebody else's house and build that up and not build up your own house on your own private island, your beautiful island, by the way? That part does not make sense. And obviously we know who built the country. I mean, the country was built by foundationally Black Americans, the freedmen, the slaves, and then, the freedmen. So when immigrants started coming over here, they were adding to a foundation that was already built and just kind of put their, they added to it. I'm not saying that they didn't help.
So America's doors are closed fully to asylum seekers. We've set up agreements where if you want asylum, then we will find a country elsewhere in the world to take you. It's very simple, very elegant, a very complete solution.
Problem is that when you build in somebody else's house, you kind of give them the right to say, okay, well, it's time for you to go. This is my house. Now I'm gonna need you to go back to your house. And I'm not saying none of this as a way to poke fun at anybody's misfortunes, because I actually feel bad for a lot of the people who don't know what they're gonna do next, don't have no idea how to make a life in Haiti. So I'm not making fun of it. I'm just saying that if she claims that immigrants built America, right? But why would you build America when you have a whole country that you can build exactly to the way that your people would want it to be, and just kind of make a better life for your people in your home country? They just don't make sense to me.
If you look around, you can see it's empty. Empty. Because they're scared of come out, because they don't know what they're going to be happening to them, It is hard.
When you see Haitian people come to New York, they come to get a better life, because Haiti is not safe right now. They got gang, and the government in Haiti don't do nothing for those people in Haiti. They destroy the country.
Tomorrow, many people will lose their work authorization. That is a terrible place to be, and it shows just how hatred and racism is so blinding that it is not even logical. The fact that many people lose their work authorization will impact industries in this city and across this country, and folks are blinded by that.
Tomorrow, the termination of TPS. Thousands of Haitians who have built, lived, raised families, strengthened our economy, and enriched communities across this nation. This decision does not reflect the reality on the grounds in Haiti, nor does it reflect our values as a country.
The only thing that can make work authorization and TPS protections go away is if the district court in Washington, D.C. dissolves its order protecting your status. That has not happened yet. And even though the government's website still says July 10th, you only should be looking at the district court to see when it will rule. And the district court in that case has said it is not going to do anything until at least July 20th. So at least until July 20th, TPS work authorizations are still in effect.
Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Keys Global. If you're coming across my page for the very first time, please do it to like, share, and most importantly subscribe for me. I beg you in the name of God. Guys, a lot of Asian has been deported back to Asian, like the ICE deporting Asian, right? So Asians are coming out to say things like Asians help in building America, like Asians have been there for America for quite some times. Why will Americans do this to them? And they are not happy. Like they are not happy that Americans have deported them from American, and a lot of them are coming out to say black are happy about it. Like black Americans are happy about their deportation, and black Americans did not do anything. Like did not even come out for them. Guys, I'm gonna roll out more clips and stitches to this particular video, then I'll be back with commentaries. Credit goes out to the rightful owners of the clips and stitches I have added to this particular video. Guys, please stay tuned. I'll be back with commentaries.
As I record this, unless there's another last-minute extension, TPS-based work authorization for 350,000 plus Haitians is going to end today, July 27th. These people registered with our government. They submitted fingerprints, passed security checks, renewed their work permits year after year, worked legally, paid taxes, some for multiple decades, 20 plus years. Ending these permits does not solve a labor shortage. It's actually now going to manufacture one. Nearly 80% of TPS holders participate in the labor force. 3/4 work full-time. An estimated 13,000 Haitian TPS holders are nursing assistants who care for roughly 65,000 patients every day. Others work in home care, construction, cleaning, transportation, hotels, restaurants. Taking away a work permit does not create a replacement worker on July 28th. Nursing homes are losing experienced caregivers. Construction projects are slowing down. Businesses will spend more recruiting and training replacements that may or may never even show up. And some workers may be pushed from legal tax-paying jobs into off-the-books work where exploitation is easier and tax revenues lost. And exactly where are all these Haitians supposed to go? Our own State Department tells Americans not to travel to Haiti because kidnapping is widespread, violent crime is rampant, and the United States has extremely limited ability to help anybody. Based on all the news that I hear, gangs control all of Port-au-Prince, the main city in Haiti. There's really no effective government there. Even someone who was not being targeted when they left may face a new danger after returning from America. Gangs may assume that person has money or relatives in the United States who can pay a ransom. That creates a real, documented risk of extortion, kidnapping, violence, and death. Yes, TPS was supposed to be temporary. I get it. And TPS itself offers no direct path to a green card. It was just continued work authorization. But frankly, Congress has failed for decades to create a sensible answer for people our government allowed to live and work here for 10, 15, even some more than 20 years. Congressional paralysis should not force families into danger or turn lawful workers into undocumented workers overnight. Years ago, Congress should have created an earned legalization program. It's still not too late. Limited to TPS holders who were here before a fixed cutoff and have lived here continuously for, pick a number of years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. Make every person apply individually, pass new background and national security checks, have no serious criminal record, filed and paid their taxes, and demonstrate a record of work, education, and caregiving, helping the United States of America. Charge an application fee. Give them 5 years of provisional status. Make them learn English if they don't in order to get a green card. And citizenship, that can come 10, 15, 20 years later. It doesn't have to be right after they get their green card. And no, I'm not saying have a blanket amnesty for everybody. New arrivals would not qualify and nobody would receive anything automatically. It would be on a strict individual legal process. But that's something I think most of America can get behind. It seems fair, reasonable, and will alleviate the labor shortages that we have in the United States right now, and that we are manufacturing a larger one right now because of getting rid of 350,000 legal workers, and allow people that we've allowed to remain in the United States legally to continue to help build America. Tell me what you think.
If you are Haitian and you come to America and you have an anchor baby, you have a child, that kid is Haitian American. If you are from Belize and you come to America and your ass have a child, an anchor baby, that child is Belizean American. You're not Black American just because your ass had a baby here. I don't know what's going on in the mind of some people, but it doesn't make sense, family. You understand? People think that they can come here and assume our whole lineage. The whole destiny swap thing is real. You got people, and I don't want to single nobody out, but I got to keep it funky. I'm going to see one thing about Cotton Club Radio. I'm not going to not tell the truth to make people comfortable, because God damn it, the reason why we dealing with this situation is because people are too damn comfortable. You got people on Juneteenth flying Pan-African flags and all of these other flags I'm seeing. You got Caribbean people wanting to do their variation of Juneteenth. You got Africans wanting to hijack Juneteenth. But the thing about it is, family, why is it that Black Americans don't do that shit? We don't hijack other people's liberation days. We not going to Jamaica waving an American flag saying, yeah, you Jamaicans have your day, but it's for everybody. We're not doing that shit. We're not going to Africa and all of those tribes having their liberation day, waving our American flag saying, you know what? Yeah, you got your day, but this belongs to everybody. We don't do that, man. We allow everybody a space to indulge in their culture and have their liberation day to themselves, because it's their group of people who liberated themselves, not us. So why is it, family? Why is it when the Black American is representing his and hers liberation day in Juneteenth, we see in all these other goddamn flags?
Haitian neighbors in Boston, we love you, we need you, part of our community. This is a decision that is incredibly cruel.
Legislative action must be forthcoming to fix this injustice. We demand change. We demand justice. Our families demand justice. And we will continue to use every tool, every legal tool to protect and defend the immigrant community in Massachusetts and across the greater Boston area.
This is a sad day. This is a heavy day. We have no choice but to push forward. We have no choice. We have no choice but to build a coalition.
Being an immigrant, people often think immigration is not a Black issue. It is. So TPS, Temporary Protected Status, is a program built to support immigrants. And so when they arrive here, it gives them an opportunity to get a driver's license, give them an opportunity to get a work permit. Haiti has been paying for the rebellion of 1804. The U.S. has put a foot on Haiti's neck and made them pay. And so The economy is unstable. You got gangs fighting against each other. You have the president being assassinated. So they're leaving this behind to come here. And when they come here, this is what they're facing. A very good friend of mine in South Florida, she has TPS. For a long time, was trying to adjust her status to become a green card holder, but it just was incredibly difficult and very, very expensive. Like my husband, he arrived here at the age of 2 years old. He found himself in a situation where he was accused of a crime. He was later pardoned, and ICE used this crime to try to deport him. And we see this all the time. Unfortunately, now this is their home, and to uproot them after investing 10, 15, 20 years into this country is really wild that the United States is looking to pluck them out of their community and put them back in their country, which is still unstable, and tell them, hey, this is considered temporary, but not finding a pathway to allow them to stay. We have not stopped fighting. What it's gonna take is organizing. Put your hand to the plow. It's gonna take all of us. That's how we get things done. That's how our ancestors were able to win, and we're gonna continue to win. We're not gonna give up. We're not going anywhere. Hands off TPS Haitians and Syrians. Hands off TPS.
91% of the Haitians that are in the United States came here during the Biden era. They came here illegally, filed false asylum claims, and they were granted amnesty by Biden.
But Florjean says the TPS should be extended because of the ongoing unrest in Haiti.
It is really sad to see people in such a situation. No one on earth would like to be put into a situation like that. Temporary means temporary, but it's not the time to step the Haitian TPS. They don't know what they are going to do. And already most of them have already lost their jobs. They're not working, they're not able to pay their rents.
At the end of the day, the United States have had Haiti on the back of their mind for years. I don't know if it's because we are the largest Black immigrant population. I don't know if it's because you guys want to take our resources and you keep trying to send us away so that we don't have the opportunity to thrive and be able to send funds back to our family so that they can thrive while going through economic instability. But boy, yeah.
It's an old situation. They kicked France out, gained their freedom, and everybody's been pissed.
They've been pissed ever since.
But take a look.
We know our country's better than yours. That's because we filled it with our work ethic and our culture and our values. You being here only dilutes it for us, those who built it and live it. And half of you people, more than half, you won't assimilate. We don't want you. We don't care if you're offended. Get out. Go home. Go back to Haiti. Sorry. I'm thinking about our friends in Ohio who've been dealing with these TPS Haitians for years now, who are drunk driving all over their towns and killing people.
If you was born here, your parents Haitian, you're not Haitian. I don't care. I don't care. You're not Haitian. You're a Black American. You are blanc. You are a Yankee. You are not one of us. Stop claiming us. Put our flag down. Talking about, oh, Zo shit, no ho shit. Side eye. You can't relate. You're not one of us. You're a blanc. You can't sit with us. You can't get in the club. Ha ha ha. But no, for real. Let me stop being petty. All my Haitian friends that claim they're so Haitian, but y'all was born here. So I be saying that all the time because, like, they can't relate to me. Like, I actually went through this. I walked in Haiti. I ate in Haiti. I grew up in Haiti. I lave in Haiti. Okay? So y'all can't relate. Y'all little spoiled, little blonde, little Black Americans. Like, we don't know what this life is. We're the original.
And people left.
And it's getting worse.
80% of the community, they already left.
They say many Haitians left town out of fear of deportation after a Supreme Court ruling that allows their temporary protected status to be stripped away.
Why don't Haitians just stay in Haiti? You see, but that question ignores over 200 years of history. Let's rewind. In 1804, Haiti became the first Black free republic. Many slave-owning countries viewed Haiti as a dangerous example that might inspire slave revolts elsewhere. Ironically, 25 years earlier, Haiti had already helped the American cause. Free Black soldiers from the colony of Saint-Domingue fought alongside American and French forces at the Siege of Savannah during the Revolutionary War. Haiti's revolution also contributed to Napoleon giving up his plans in North America, leading to the Louisiana Purchase. Yet, after Haiti won its own freedom, the United States refused to recognize Haiti's independence for nearly almost 60 years. Many American leaders feared that recognizing a successful slave revolt would inspire enslaved people in the United States. Then, here comes France. In 1825, demanding Haiti to pay former French slave owners for them gaining independence and for being free. But at that time, they called it loss of property. You know, that sounds familiar. 1833, when Britain abolished slavery, similar story with former slave owners being paid reparations, but the enslaved people get If Haiti refused, they literally had their ships lined up to threaten invasion. So to avoid another war, Haiti agreed. Haiti spent generations paying a crushing debt into the tens of billions in today's dollars. Oh, let's fast forward to 1915. Here goes the United States again. They occupied Haiti for nearly 2 decades. During that occupation, U.S. officials took control of Haiti's finances, influenced its government and presidential successions, and rewrote Haiti's constitution, including provisions that allowed foreigners to own Haitian land. In 1914, U.S. officials transferred Haiti's gold reserves to New York. Back then, it was valued at about $500,000. Fast forward today, it's valued at about $16 to $18 million. The US government has not formally apologized or agreed to compensate Haiti. The interventions didn't end there. During the occupation, the US reinstated the corvée labor system. Thousands of Haitians were killed during suppression campaigns. Oh, there's more. In the late 1970s, early 80s, African swine fever threatened North America, which led the US and international organizations into exterminating Haiti's native Creole pigs. Those pigs weren't just livestock. For rural Haitian families, they were savings accounts. This was considered one of the biggest rural economic shocks in modern Haitian history. Then came agriculture. Trade policies in the 1980s and 90s opened Haiti's market to heavily subsidized American rice. Local farmers couldn't compete.
So let me get this right. Under your temporary protective status, you had anchor babies. Not only did you do that, but in the 15 to 20 years that you've been here, you built America or United States. I'm kind of confused on how Haitians really think that you built any part of this country. You guys came here after a flood. That was like 15 years ago. So you have hundreds of thousands, via your words, of children that were born here because you never really planned on going back. You got EBT, food stamps, WIC. You got housing, Section 8. You got medical. You got all of those things. And probably some of you got to open up restaurants or corner stores. You guys were never planning on going back. And the operative word being temporary. It was for the safety, as if those current events are no longer going. I'm going to add the video afterwards or at the end of this so you guys can watch it and come to your own conclusion, because now it's unjust. Now everything, because you were never planning to leave. You wanted to stay on that temporary protected status and gain all or garner all those benefits. Ain't that some shit?
Hi guys, welcome back. Guys, from the clips and stitches I have added, you've seen a lot of Asians Like they are really, really complaining. Some are coming out to rally about this their deportation, and a lot of them have really been deported, and which is still going on up till now. Asians are coming out to say that's what baffles me the most. What baffles me the most is I don't know how Asian we said, I don't know in what way they helped in building America. I don't know. Because people that we know that they built America was black Americans, right? They are the ones that have been in America for quite a very, very long time. Asians are coming out to say that they helped in building America, which we don't know, right? Which we don't know. And they are angry that they are being deported, that are being cheated, that they are being cheated, and the government of America has really cheated them. That the government of Americans, they took their resources, they took their, I don't understand. And they are so mad that black Americans are not coming out to help them in protesting or coming out to say no, Asian must not go. When they forget everything that they did to black Americans, which they are forgotten everything they did to black Americans. They have the right to come out and say black Americans don't want to support them. Black Americans are happy that they have been deported back to their country. These same Asians that used to call American black dirty Americans. These same Asians that used to call black Americans lazy people. These same Asians that come to the state to accept any job, like any work, like and even work that black Americans cannot even accept. These people will accept it. A very, very, even if it's as cheap as anything, they will accept it. People that will come out and insult, call black Americans out and said black Americans don't have cultures. People that will come online and talk about black Americans as if they are nobody. You guys were never with black Americans. Right from day one, you guys have never been with black Americans. So how would you want them to be with you? Yes, you're not with them. You are against these people for a very, very long time. So why did you expect them to come out for you all of a sudden? How is that even possible? It's not possible. It's not possible. You don't expect them to come out for you because you never come out for them. You were never there for them when they need you. You guys prefer the other colors more than black Americans. So because TPS has ended, you now have the right and the guts to say black Americans do not support you. You guys are always disrespect these people. So how would you want them to support you? You guys are bringing black Americans to this issue is very, very bad because I don't think there's anything that concerns black Americans and ICE issue. Meanwhile, you guys even supported in during the votes, you guys voted for him. So now that it's showing you the real color of who he is, you guys wanted, you guys now trying to bring black Americans to this particular problem. You guys are trying to draw them into this problem. So you don't expect black Americans to come out for you. Just go back to your homes and start your life. Go back to your places and go back to your countries and start another life. And let black Americans be. So guys, if you do it, like, share, and most importantly, I beg you in the name of God, subscribe for me. Just as I said, credit goes out to the rightful owners of the clips and stitches I have added to this particular episode. See you in my next episode. Bye.